It's called Beach Ball Paint Chip Poetry.
I've got the beach ball.
Beach
Ladies
ball.
and gentlemen, and I'm all excited because free verse is right here, which is what I usually do.
Free verse.
Free verse! Yeah, free verse. And I really know so much. But I love the fact that this is all here together. It's just, ladies and gentlemen, it has been, I don't know how many years, far more than anything at this open mic or anything, with the beach poets. I don't know where to go. That's what.
Are those lead paint chips?
No.
Oh, then I should eat them. Alright, anyway. So, you know, this is really silly. Why am I trying to do an intro other than this is something to celebrate? Because we've got the beach ball, even though it's got free verse. Performance poet! That's what it was. Performance poet! That's not just right. Pardon me? She's doing my new hairstyle. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one, the only Cathleen Schandelmeier. Come on!
You know, I've been studying to be, I've been in school. I've been in school studying to be a teacher. And I'm studying to be a high school English teacher. And so I developed my own poetic form, which involves the beach ball. Janet, help me out, beach ball. Woo! So wherever your right thumb lands, in my case it landed on free verse, then you get to use that form. You have to use that form, and then you pick out a paint chip, or 2 or 3 or 14. And they have such lovely names. I really like bear paint chips. They're very creative in their words. Fading sunset, academy purple, plum jam, pink begonia, innuendo. Not mine, no. Okay. Cosmic dust, how about that? Starbright, rainforest dew. I don't forget one.
Yeah.
Cloudless, Jamaican sea, Empress teal. So you take these colors and you incorporate them into, you use them as a catalyst and inspiration for your poem. So then you write from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss the ball around. Everybody's going to catch it and pass around some paint chips. Just reach in, grab a handful, and then your, do you have paper? I can give you paper. I have my notebook. And then you can write a poem. That's what we're going to do. Because it's going to be like a poetry workshop performance art piece tonight.
You got performance poetry. Crazy.
Yes, everybody's going to be involved. I really believe in being inclusive, and so it's going to be a blast.
All right, Jen, you ready?
I gotta get off my engineer.
Right thumb, is that what?
Right thumb, wherever your right thumb lands.
Doesn't matter.
Maybe your left thumb. Like if I can say it 10 times, she'll pass. Left thumb.
Alright, your left thumb. For left
thumb. Here we go.
List poem.
A list poem. Ooh.
Okay,
Cool.
And he's like, what is it?
What is a list poem?
Well, you make up a list of things.
A villanelle?
Villanelle! That's a form.
Villanelle hell.
Do you know what Villanelle is? I have a Villanelle here.
Villanelle?
You can use my,
Hip hop. Oh, we're gonna
yeah!
hip hop.
I do that.
That's voodoo blues.
Woo!
Oh man.
I have my
Skittery. What does it mean to be skittery?
Skittery is disjointed.
Oh my god, I can still do that.
Janet got skittery.
I got skittery.
Which is very disjointed, and like images, rapid fire images, very techno pop. Not necessarily interconnected, although they can be. It depends on how married you are to narrative. And then Dave got a Villanelle, which is a standard form that I have an example of a Villanelle here that I was going to read this evening, and in fact I will read it.
How many colors are we supposed to take for picking things?
You can take as many as you like. many as you like. This is a villanelle that I wrote. It's a villanelle for my granddaughter. And what is involved in a villanelle is there's a certain amount of repetition. And you'll hear it. You'll hear it. Like the first line repeats, goes from being the first line in the first stanza to being the last line in the second stanza. And the last line in the fourth stanza. And the second to the last line in the fifth stanza. All right, now you know.
Good.
Here it goes. Villanelle for my granddaughter. 990 women live inside of this poet's heart. Their spirit singing strong again. Through lost socks to brilliant men. Quilting, cooking, loving is art. 990 women. True love defeats pen and ink. Through past generations, their strong spirit singing again. Why does love jet by a blur, then force on us death's blue dart? 990 women, many happy children wash again, due to our sticky apple tart. Their strong spirit singing again. There is hope in life now. Amen. Refreshed by angels' bright new start. 990 women, their spirits singing strong again.
Oh.
So there you go. You got a certain rhyme and rhythm to it too. Okay. And then, let's see. Oh, here's one I wrote. This is one that I wrote. It's called Two Robs Diverged in Yellow Worcestershire Sauce. And it's based on, okay, I used, my resources were the Random House Compact Unabridged Dictionary, and also the definitions, definitions for the different words that I used. I replaced certain words from the poem, Robert Frost's favorite poem, well-known poem. Two roads diverged in
Yellow wood.
In a yellow wood, right. Only this is two Robs diverged in yellow Worcestershire sauce. Two Robs diverged in yellow Worcestershire sauce. And sorry I could not trowel both and be one troweler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could. Then took the other just as fair and hadn't perhaps the better claim because he was brassy and wanted wear. Though as for the passing thespian had worn Themistocles, really about the same. And both that morning equally lay in Lebkuchen. No step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how weakling leads on to weakling, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere, ages and ages hence, two Robs diverged in yellow Worcestershire sauce, and I took the one less troweled by, and the motto has made all the difference.
Oh.
Yes. So, Themistocles is an Athenian statesman from 527 to 460 BC. Lebkuchen is a hard or brittle Christmas cookie flavored with honey and spices and containing nuts and citron. And the motto is a combined form meaning miracle and wonder and used in the formation of compound words. So it's miracle and wonder used in the formation of compound words as in thaumatology. Say that 10 times real fast. The thaumatology. There we go. Okay. Outside, under the snow, she whistles. In the wind and darkness, solo. I am hers. Neglected weirdo. Mismatched socks, self-trimmed bangs. My puppets sing a chorus. Homes danced on sand. Pogo stick exclamations. Oh, really? Wow. A teeter-totter of child's grandma. grandma, child. This ache is endless, tongue to tooth that will never return. Missing cinnamon apples and a holiday feast. Table groaning with quiche, carrots, corn, and cake. Never finish your peas. Ignored by family, I collapse, invisible with my fork. Humbly human, I make my mark. Water waves upon sea. That was for my mother, who died when she was 27 years old. Okay. This is called You Break It, We Fix It. It's a found poem. And I actually saw all these signs as I was leaving Northeastern Illinois University coming home. L'Equilenza. No smoking. It's never okay. Building act. Backstage board. Next show. Sexual harassment in higher ed is illegal. For immediate help, call Bleacher Bums. The Illinois Department of Human Rights, an enemy of the people. Pioneer women. Beach boats. Speed limit 30. Stop. No stopping when snow is over 2 inches. Northwestern Roseville Cemetery. Tow zone. Moleculous Animal Hospital. You break it, we fix it. Elect Patricia Horton, City Clerk, Independent Democrat. Vote February 22nd, 2011. Punch 21, Hollywood Auto Parts. You break it, we fix it. Sherry Bar, available, for sale, open. It's never okay. Pay for parking at box. Payments as low as $125. China Dragons. Accurate Repair and Body Works. You break it, we fix it. United Central Bank CD special, 1 year. United, we prosper. Photo enforced bond, no turn on red. Gandhi, electronics. You break it, we fix it. Dr. Cell, Global Solutions. Any cell phone, computer, we can break in. We repair of any phone. All right, so
Awesome.
that's it. That's what I have for you today. Do you want one more? You want one more? You want something memorized? Something mesmerized? Do you have something you'd like to ask me for?
Yes.
Okay.
Static.
Yes.
Static.
Static.
Static. Oh my, hold for my mother.
Static.
Okay.
Awesome.
At 9 years old, Joanne wrote a 12-page story titled The Most Beautiful of the Earth, about a prince who seeks perfect love and finds it in an amazing, shape-changing woman who eludes him. As an adult, Joanne was a perfect blonde with a gorgeous body and nice teeth. Squirming in restraints. No, don't, I don't. We don't need your permission, lady. Cold white intern shoves in smooth wooden stick, applies Vaseline, electrodes, and a jolt of electricity. No sugar and spice for this Nebraska-born girl. Body rigid. See the sweat-clinging fabric to plump, bright breasts. Teeth clamped down on tongue depressor. Blue eyes bulge. Shock treatment for that everything nice golden-haired beauty. Too smart for her own good. Joanne Marie was a straight-A student. Model of American womanhood in the 1950s. Marilyn Monroe, undiscovered. She read Camus and Marx. Francis Bacon and St. Thomas Aquinas, in private, of course. She was too pretty to go to college, static, her dream goal. Too pretty to be a school teacher, nurse, or nun. Too pretty to read such deep books, be serious. Marriage is the only course charted for one of her caliber. The needle enters vein against her will, an experimental laboratory animal with Borzine exploding in her static mind. So calm. She married a G.I. Joe jock. Equal handsome to her pretty. Brain for common sense man. No head for books man. A A problem solved by their shared passion for drink. Shaking, shaking, can't seem to stop. Heads a tremble, head palsy. Rocking in a chair, static. Plants a baby in her womb, static. Adjust the antenna. 9 months pregnant with me when her father was struck and killed by lightning. 50 years old he was golfing. Flipped her out crazy like. Let's talk, Dale, let's talk. Dad's football game suddenly flicked off TV. Hey, I was in the middle of a game. He left her for a pregnant exotic dancer with 3 kids of her own. Shaky and shaky. Can't seem to stop. Hands tremble. Head palsy. No, that's not my mommy. Ashamed, I tell a busload of daycare children as they gape at my trembling leaf mom. My mommy's dead. Nighttime. Fun time. She takes soothing little Librium pills and several cold clear martinis, spiked quickly. Dented car on the way home from drunk. Cleared out bank accounts of boyfriend that day. Boyfriend owns a revolver, by the way. Met him at ISPI, static. In the bin, static. In the tranquility tank, static. December 11th, static. 1963, static. 27, static. Years old, static, static. Help! I can't get any reception. Static, static. Heart slows. Static, static. Breath stops. Static, static. Brain processes. Halt. Static, static. Tune out. Her spirit soars. Every Sunday in the summertime, June through mid-August. We're going to be starting a little earlier this year from noon till 2 because I'm hosting a radio show from 3 to 6. WZRD, I'm a wizard. It's 88.3 FM. So if you tune in Chicago to 88.3 FM, you'll be able to hear us on Sunday afternoons from 3 to 6. And other than that, we'll see you out on the beach from noon to 2, Loyola Beach, Greenleaf, and the lake by the Heartland Stand in the Sand. We got a big tent. It says Beach Poets on it. Beach Poets. Shall we do the Beach Poets?
Yes!
Yeah.
Spring in the sun, dusk-baked sigh, cop cars drive on by as darkness comes and nighttime looms. The lake is closed! Oh yes, says whom? Does it freeze frame like a picture show? Get frozen under feet of snow? Do they take some plastic and seal it off? Pull the plug and drain it up? Oh, close the lake in 7 seas. Sop up the whales and dolphins pee. Only I wonder why the lake is closed. No, the cops are high.
Oh, and you were going to stay here because I don't think, oh, she's going to know what you would
Do you guys have a poem that you'd like to share with us now?
Because I'm going to, but give it up, here's my lady, give it up one more time for Cathleen Schandelmeier! Yeah! Oh, that's so awesome, and yes, you can have your poems back, and you can have the sheet back, because I actually finished one because I thought that was a job. I was like, oh crap, I have to come up with something.
You don't have a villanelle.
Yeah, well, you know, if you don't have one, but I just want to tell you that my colors were Faded Sunset, Ash Violet, Enchanted Evening, and Academy Purple.
Oh, nice!
And this is the one that I picked out. And I'm like, I'm going to use all these ones in something skittery. And I have no idea what it means, so I'm going to be as skittery as I can as I read skittery. Violet flowers over my ash. I felt the purple rain as I left the academy. But I couldn't take it. my soul over my ash. Skidded away. I know what you're saying. Does everybody else have one? Here's your card back, my love. I know. I was
I
like,
have a hip hop.
Okay, great.
hip hop, get up, Martin over with the hip hop. Yeah. This is interactive poetry. I bet there's probably not skittery, but I'm like, well,
It's great.
I can see what I can do. So Martin, and I so see hip hop coming from our next one.
Nice.
Go on.
Well, I was born and raised in the Bronx, and that's where hip hop.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. I ain't the man you think I am. I'm the anti-poet. I make words from vomit. I make a rhyme from slime. I kill your rhyme. You call it crime. Prison is a prism in which I see a crime become sublime.
All right.
Old school.
I had people going, what's a list? And I'm like, just start listing things up, get all crazy with your list. Does anybody have anything else to add? Because you can save it for next week. We can add, is an addendum to it.
I got the beginning of the villanelle.
All right.
Get on up here, Dave gets it. With the beginning of the, well, does that mean you've got what, one verse or what?
I got 2 verses.
Woo! All right, fill it outside.
My colors were Fire Island and Wet Coral. And I cheated.
Fire is a 2-syllable word. Wet coral on Fire Island, white skeletons bare on the shore, lifeless nightfall. Where am I going to rhyme that? Well, last, it shouldn't have happened so fast. A house stands alone, an open door. Wet coral on Fire Island.
Nice.
Nice.
Too many rhymes!
Too many rhymes!
So this poem is just a list of things?
It's just a list of things.
Oh, mine's easy to...
But you need more than one thing on a list.
I got 3 things.
I've got 4, he says. I've got 4 colors in my swatch.
I got 3 things on my list.
That's pretty
And these
creative.
are the things I have to do. Listen to me. All right, John Yatko, list poem.
We follow the rules.
I went to the supermarket to pick up some Pearl Drops, malted milk, and pecan sandies.
Oh my God, were those actually the colors?
Those are actually the colors.
Oh my God! Oh my God, that was easy for you alone. Oh my God, that's hysterical. Well, there's only one other part. Do you have anything?
I couldn't write anything too boozy.
Oh, but
I
these things are
have one more poem.
Get on up here, my
Frankie's just not
lady.
bright colors for the
Get
boys.
up here. One more from Kathleen.
No, not
Frankie?
No. I did that last time.
I think I'm calling Frankie.
The fantasy of destroying the unions. Anyone who does not love me does not deserve to live, said Gaddafi. Meanwhile, his spiritual advisor is acting on a long-time corporate wish, the fantasy of destroying the unions. Wisconsin Governor Walker said, no public labor union can advocate for a better workplace or workers' rights. Teachers, nurses, child care workers, any public employee who does not agree. Listen to this. Scott Walker refuses to compromise. After 60 years of marriage, my grandfather confessed to me his secret to happiness. Compromise. When a democratically elected leader refuses to compromise, what do we get? The Wisconsin state capitol filled with protesters from across the nation. A pajama party in Madison. Acting on a long-time corporate wish. The fantasy of destroying the unions. Cairo has moved to Madison, Wisconsin. Makes me think about Kent State. Makes me think about Montgomery bus boycott. Makes me think about Bloody Sunday makes me remember Gandhi, JFK, MLK, and Bobby. Tweet Egypt's Mubarak, Facebook Libya, YouTube Linois, owning voice. Become a wizard of wordy wonders. Complacency is in the sheep that are following the leader, the leader, the leader. While our complacency equals acquiescence that will impact our lives and the lives of our children forever like bushfire. A slow burn is beginning in Madison, Wisconsin. Beware. In 16 years, my 3-month-old baby granddaughter could be locked up inside of a sweatshop with no escape from this fire, spreading like a cancer to Providence, Rhode Island, where on March 1st, 2011, every school teacher in the district received a pink slip, and it is not from Victoria's Secret. Walker is a solar flare wiping out all hope for the future of the working class in America, where no one will be able to fight for their rights. The workers of America are being mummified by the corporate pharaohs of this day. Newsflash! Ozymandias lives! In Governor Scott Walker. What he doesn't understand is the energy you put into the universe comes back to you. The energy you put out at 1 in the morning determines what you get back at 2. Acting on a long-time American dream. The land of the free to earn a living and the home of the brave.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, this is so unfair. I don't, after all this stuff, we have to do this one more time. Give it up for Cathleen Schandelmeier. Be so sweet. Yeah! So incredibly awesome. And she's like, I'm going around shaking hands. And I hate to do this, call-in stuff that I have to do now, but upcoming features. Next week is actually an open mic night, which means mini features for anybody that will have a long enough piece. So I was thinking I'm going to put music or a video, and I'm going to do something in a 10-minute feature because I go all out and I'm crazy like that. But anybody can come up for a 10-minute feature, and because there is no podcast or whatever, you can have somebody who say, hey, I want to have this on a video. Tell me, and it can be done, and that would be awesome. And then, that is on June 14th. But on June 21st, day before my birthday. Well, it was my birthday last year, that's why I birthday. Anyway, there is a New Mexico book tour going around with poets, and we've got Jessica and Zachary and Katrina, and if you want another last name, since I don't feel like reading them right now, you can always go to chaoticarts.org/non-cafe and get the scoop on those guys that are coming around. And we got Lucia Blinn in the end of June as well, and I'm tired of talking about June because that is going to be really hot in July, because it's only $93.95 right now. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for giving me